Hi there guys, Colin Armstrong here from the Jersey Weekly podcast. We're doing a bit of pre-match stuff, Alex.
Yes,
pre-match stuff.
Pre-match build-up.
Brand new stuff for the pod. We're in the Glasgow Xmas Market and we're having pints.
I was only here for the chocolate fountain, but this man talked me into having alcohol, and I thought, if that's what he wants to do before a football match, who am I to interfere? You know?
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. So we're going to give you a quick sort of 10-15 minutes on the game tonight. Big match tonight at andAlwx Rangers against Sparta Prague. You know, Rangers win by 2 goals. They're through. I've had a wee walk around the city, not seen a huge amount of Prague supporters. You normally see a wee presence, but I believe they've been told to sort of stay clear. So it doesn't completely feel like a European night, but it's Christmas and we're in the market and we're having pints. So let's go. So Alex, how are you feeling about the night? You know, a big game.
Yes.
2-0 we're through, and it feels strange that's the case because it's not been the best of European campaigns, really, has it?
No, and I think if we're going to look back on it and say there was a problem, you know, with Steven Gerrard's reign starting this season, it's been Europe that it's showed itself in. You know, we usually start like a train in Europe under Gerrard, and it's just not been happening this season at all. I think even if you look at like some Malmo, who put us out in the Champions League qualifiers, they're getting forced regularly, you know, in their Champions League group. I've been looking at andAlwx, just so you don't have to, from Armenia, who we just slipped past in the qualifiers for the Europa League, and they are getting 4s and 3s put past them every game. They've not won a single point yet. So they've been really poor, and it's yet another agenda for this game tonight. You know, we're looking at, Conor Goldson's comments. You know, you and I disagree on them.
We're having a discussion earlier on about that.
That's it, but that's something everybody's looking at. A reaction to that. We're needing the 2-goal win to get ourselves through in this competition, and most of all, we've got our new manager leading us for the first time.
That's the point I was about to come on to. It's Gio's officially his first game. Obviously, he was there on Sunday, but he didn't take the team. There's been a couple of snippets coming out in terms of training and stuff like that. Some overreaction to various comments getting made, you know, an incident with Roy Mackay and Ryan Kent. Bit of an overreaction to that, I thought. But there was also some interesting comments, I felt, from Gio. Firstly, in his press conference when he was introduced, you know, the comment about, you know, he knows what it takes to succeed. You know, you have to work hard and all that kind of thing. And if any player thinks differently, they're going to have a difficult manager. So I'd be interested to hear your comments on that. And secondly, he made a comment yesterday that there would be changes in the team tonight, which I found interesting. So interested to hear your views on that.
Well, on that, if I'm saying I stand by Conor, I understood Conor Goldson's comments. I was quite impressed by them, if I'm totally honest. If he's no picked tonight, well, we've got an answer. You win that argument.
No, I think he'll be picked tonight. I don't think Conor Goldson will get kicked to the team for that.
That's it. But I think the whole reading into the Roy Mackay, perhaps talking to Ryan Kent in training, I think that's just a desperation amongst the support. But we're looking for anything. The uncertainty that we've felt because of Gerrard leaving, it's obviously it's leading into we want to take anything we can from any kind of signal we get from the new management, so we can all move on. And the one for me is I remember Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, the player, obviously, and obviously you've got a bit of steel about you if you're going to get to a World Cup final, you're going to get to a Champions League final. But the thing with Gio, the player, was always he was very athletic, very skillful, and if I'm being a bit homoerotic about it, he was quite a pretty boy. He was quite a very, very pretty looking guy. Well, he's maybe put on about an ounce of weight since he retired from playing, but the look in his face, he's a changed man to me. He looks, it's like it's my way or your remains will be found somewhere near the highway. You know, he's not going to. Gerrard used to go into press conferences, I think, and was looking for a fight. He was quite up for it. He was quite up for it, a bit of a rammy. Gio just looks as if there won't be a rammy. You'll do what I want, or you're going home. You know, so that suits me. I think that's what we need just now.
So in terms of changes, I mean, obviously we're getting into the realms of speculation here. Sorry, I'm having a wee chuckle here. There's mulled Buckfast going on in the background here.
So
we'll see, we're in Glasgow.
This is like a health drink in comparison, you know.
In terms of changes tonight, I mean, a lot of chat, a lot of sort of speculation amongst supporters who they think might go. I think Tav, I mean, when you consider that Nathan Patterson could come in and do a job, I don't think Tav played particularly well on Sunday, so he could be one. I also think Morelos could be one that could be in trouble.
Yeah, I think particularly if he's a man, Gio, the way he looks just now, like he wants to make his mark. He looks discipline is going to be the thing. With Gio, and he wasn't able to go in. He didn't get his permit until Monday, so he wasn't able to go into the dressing room.
Despite what some Daily Record journalists would make you believe.
Sorry, I love you, Baz, but come on. But he was watching the game. I mean, he was watching it, and he will not have missed what was not happening largely on Sunday. So he could make his mark straight away by sorting out a few egos and a few frankly disgraceful performances. I think with Tav, we know that Tav's trying. He's giving it 100% all the time. He's maybe just not having a great game, and if there's nothing happening up front for Tav to latch onto, well, then that's going to lead into his performance. But I think with Alfie, I love the guy, but come on, that just, I wouldn't be in any way bothered, never mind surprised, if Alfie's not starting. You know.
I mean, on the opposition, I think we have to remember the previous stuff that's going on. You know, in the previous leg, the racism.
That's the biggest agenda.
Yeah,
for me. That's the biggest agenda. Yeah.
And I think, I mean, it's not, given the fact that everything that's happened with Gerrard and Gio coming in, I think Glenn Kamara's been kind of forgot about in all of this, and I think we really need to get behind him tonight. I think he needs to get 100% backing by the sports tonight.
Absolutely. I think we were all worried when we found out maybe another Prague team. And then we looked into their incidents that Sparta had against Monaco, and then we all saw what happened in the away leg in Prague, which is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen since we played Slavia last season at Ibrox.
The fact that it's kids makes it worse.
Unbelievable. But I think it's unfair to put on any set of players to go out there and beat the racists. But you've got boys in that dressing room who will absolutely want to beat the racists, and I hope it's one of those ones where it inspires them, rather than they're going out there just. I mean, I'm talking about the white players in the Rangers crowd, because the black players in their team are entitled to feel or do whatever they want, as far as I'm concerned, coming up against this team. But I hope it inspires us tonight, and I hope there's just no too many wee kind of background stories going on around about this game. I hope it's a case of they all come together and they just get us that 2-goal victory that would get Gio off to a great start, would get Glenn his revenge, and would get our season going again.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I think we need to look at this, and Gio and the squad need to look at this as a new start and a real opportunity to get the season up and running. And a great result. I mean, we won 2-0 tonight. We're into that playoff for
that's it. But we should tell our viewers that you've been here before.
I have been here before. This is where I was going to take the conversation. My first European game was Sparta Prague, and we needed to win by 2 clear goals. It was a knockout situation. We'd lost 1-0 over there. Stuart McCall scored 2 goals, put us 2-0 up. We were cruising, and then in the closing stages, Scott Nisbet done this thing, and Andy Gorham done this other thing, and then we were out. It was just a bizarre incident. So I've been here before, so does that give you a bit of the fear? Because we don't have a great record against teams from Prague.
It's our record against Czech teams is abysmal. We've only played teams from Prague. We always, I think last season at Slavia was the first time we actually scored in Prague or away to a Czech team. And we always, even though we lost last season, but usually we win the home leg, but we also go out away goals or just not catching up the total from the first leg. So that does give me a bit of fear, but it's also an opportunity. Weight of numbers, surely we'll have to do it sometime. And we had a terrible result on Sunday. Sparta were horsed 4-0. They were horsed 4-0 by a team that was second in the league. They weren't horsed 4-0 by somebody, 3-1 by somebody who then went watched County and they won for a 1. But they're not having the greatest of times. It's real level pegging. We drew away with Brøndby, they drew away with Brøndby, they lost at home to Lyon, we lost at home to Lyon, so it's quite evenly matched, but I'm just hoping that passion and the sense that the desire for justifiable revenge tonight for off-field stuff powers us on to make a difference, because Slavia last season, they were playing at an empty Ibrox against a very tired and emotional Rangers team. I'm hoping this is a reset Rangers team that's been re-energised tonight.
I agree with that. There'll be a reaction show tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Myself and John McCallum will on that, and we'll also have the show on Sunday. Get yourselves through here, guys. Honestly, get yourself to the Christmas market. Obviously, this city has struggled a wee bit through COVID and stuff like that. If you take a walk about, you can see that. So get yourself in, have a few drinks. There's loads of stuff to eat and stuff like that. And you might meet me next. You never know. Okay. Enjoy the game tonight, guys, and until tomorrow night. Bye for now.